Hello ladies and gentlemen, Extentor here and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now before I start I just want to apologise for any lack of activeness on the channel recently. I was basically away doing a hike thing called Duke of Edinburgh. Those in the UK know what it is, and basically on the first day I got second degree burns all down my leg from boiling water, and my entire thigh is pretty much wrapped in a bandage, and I've been in and out of hospital with this burn recently. And it's also A-level results day, so I've got my exam results today as well, and I'm wishing good luck and I hope everyone did well, those of you expecting your GCSEs next week. So in today's YouTube video we're going to be discussing the upcoming 22.6 update, I think it's called, the next one to come to your infinite flight mobile devices. Basically this one is the rework of not the F16 or the F18. So if I can find the F18, we can discuss the F18. But I can never find it here in Infinite Flight, the aircraft to be reworked. Unfortunately, it just sort of runs away from me. So basically, what Infinite Flight have released in the last few days, well today, was on Twitter, on Twitter, what I saw is basically they've announced that beta testing is coming to its final stages. Now, basically, what that means is the F18 is pretty much ready. It's nearly bug-free. So they said beta testing and fixes the nearing completion. You know, about time. You know, we've been waiting all year for this. I'm just going to turn volume down. So what that means for all of you is your aircraft, this beautiful aircraft here, which we are now flying, is nearly ready to come to your mobile devices. So we'll just look at the state of it right now. But I'm honestly telling you, this update will be here in the next few days, for sure. I would be willing to bet that this update will be here within the next 7 days. Not that I'm going to bet just in case I'm wrong, because you can never tell with Infinite Flight. Because what I put on Twitter myself a few days ago, so do follow me, Extentor Gaming YT, and there's a link in the description. I said that I just seen the Infinite Flight ATC schedule, and August 22nd, which I think is either Monday. So Monday, the IFAT schedule is pretty much Air Force bases in the United States. So it would seem bizarre with an upcoming F-18 rework for Infinite Flight to have the IFAT schedule at air bases, but you know, the rework not out, which is why I genuinely think in this upcoming few days, hopefully over the weekend, we're going to see the F-18 enter Infinite Flight. Now, with regards to liveries and all sorts of cool stuff, I think there's at least 3 or 4 confirmed liveries that I've definitely seen. They confirmed another one today. They called it the generic aggressor livery, and it also has a belly tank. Do we have a belly tank currently? We do have a belly tank at the moment. However, I have seen no missiles on these aircraft so far, so it looks like they're removing missiles from Infinite Flight. However, they've got small details, and I think air-to-air refueling will become very popular, and perhaps we can see a tanker get reworked soon or something else. So that's definitely something coming up soon. Now, for anyone curious about the E175 rework, I've got a bit of news on that as well. So in some of the recent photos, what they've shown you is on the wings here, they've had doors, and the E175 don't actually have that. However, it has been present in some of the work in progress photos. Now, it has been confirmed to me that they will be fixing it before the rework and before this update. So they're going to fix the slight issue there. And hopefully the editing team, just did a bit of an oopsie with their working, or Infinite Flight shared the wrong photo by accident, which means they could be working on the E190, which I think does have exit doors on the wings. So that is, again, another little pretty bit of cool news for everyone just curious. So basically, with the F-18s, I honestly think it will be here in the next few days. Now, I don't think it has custom sounds, and no one has confirmed whether this aircraft is going to be free. So I think it's going to be a payware aircraft, unfortunately. So I don't think it's going to be cheap for you at all in the upcoming days. So unfortunately, if you're a non-pro user, I'm very sorry, but I honestly do not see how they're going to make it free, because again, at the end of the day, this is a business, so it would seem logical for them to want to make this aircraft payware. Because if you look at the current state of this thing, it's very clearly a freeware piece of equipment in infinite flight. I'm not saying it's bad, because some of the other fighter jets are much worse in infinite flight in my opinion, but this one is bad. Now they do have afterburners, so I'm intrigued to see what the afterburners look like. So that'll be something I go and look at immediately, because I have seen confirmation as well that we will get afterburners with this upcoming F-18 rework coming to infinite flight. So if you want me to guess a release date, I'd guess Saturday or Sunday, definitely over the weekend. Probably pushing it for Saturday when, you know, peak player times are at its highest, and they get the highest reach of audience. But, you know, when Infinite Flight announces stuff in nearing completion, they generally mean it, because the way their timelines work, they say this update's coming, and then they say it's coming soon for about 8 months. So that's sort of how Infinite Flight reworks work for anyone whose first rework this is. And they're no longer saying soon, which means we're literally on the final straight, you know, that final run at the end of our long marathon wait. Now, I have asked people about autopilot before as well, with the F-18s, and they do have autopilot apparently, but it's just currently not on the F-18 as you can see right now. So we will be seeing, you know, hopefully, you know, the autopilot being added into the new rework. But again, the photos I've seen of work in progress, they're phenomenal. Very American type update, this one, you know, using a fighter jet and all that. But it's definitely something we can see coming very soon. So if you do want to, you know, get more live information, the best place to go is to the either Infinite Flight on Twitter or Instagram, and just read the comment sections, because the stuff you learn from those comment sections about what's coming, when it's coming, is unreal. So that would be a little bit of advice from me there. We nearly crashed, that's not good. So yeah, that would be another little bit of advice. So again, like I said, the E-jets will not be in this update as far as I'm aware. You know, the wing exits will be fixed by the upcoming rework, and as far as I'm aware, you will have the F-18 in your mobile devices within the next 7 days, hopefully prior to the 22nd of August, which is not that far away now, so no pressure to anyone. And like I said, if you are awaiting any results, please good luck with them. Now also, if you are new here, please make sure you like and subscribe, and other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Good night.
Find your way into this wonderland. Cross the maze, the dark, the innocent. Chase the faith, the thrill, the heaven sent. I got your